what they thought this was. But I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal. So anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team and I'll send man airborne like fly beats. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my jeers are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nightclub slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again. Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco. And I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro. And it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. So alive. Come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it. Someone alongside it. A long silence. Strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise islands sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demise in it. Back rises like wings on a plane plus a pilot.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up we have Lightning Hands. As you can see, they will enjoy a reach advantage. They'll be squaring up against Lightning Hands. And this fight is in the featherweight division. You don't usually think knockouts when you think about this weight division. First up we have Lightning Hands from the United States of America, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight.
This bout is scheduled.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They both want a highlight reel knockout. chance with that hook. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach. Oh, wait a minute. All hands on deck. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, well, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Any fear you have with this fight? Hold that thought! Now he's looking for that KO, and we could see it. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's see how the game... Here we go, it's round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Nice hook. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. And that jab just missed with the left hand. That jab had to hurt. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Nice job blocking the hook. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. And that hook scores. A chance to make history. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? On to the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up top, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed.
Oh my God, Johnny! An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Stumbling around in potholes, and they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
A shot from the gods took him.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Be more cautious. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? There was the defense. A true champion knows how. Did you see that? What a massive upset this would be. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
And look how...
All in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, that's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free. Set it free.
It's time for the talk. The fans are ready. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? They both want a highlight reel knockout. They exchange punches. Got out of the way of that right hook. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That jab won't score. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Did you see that? What's the referee thinking right now? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping up.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are.
What? Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Can they finish it? Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counterpunch. Do you believe what we are seeing? This boxer is a real hook specialist. Your opponent has got to watch out for that. How about that time counter shot? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. That right hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Why weren't they covering up? Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! What would you... Here we go to the fourth round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. It's bombs away. Catch and shoot. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I'm worried about these two fighters. There's the bell to start round 5. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. That was down goes Powerhouse. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a shot.
Slow hold on a second, Johnny. And now going for the finish. And powerhouse has been dropped. When can you miss it? Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the...
Till it's already too
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come on the siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't want to be ya. Them man ain't got this energy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. First up we have Lightning Hand. Won by knockout. And they'll be facing Steel Jaw from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI National.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Lightning Hands. Fighting out of the blue corner from...
All the talking. And there's the bell for round one. Can't score with that jab. They're both trying for a knockout. Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their... Hold that thought! Will the referee step in? Hold that thought! And down goes Steel Jaw. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round. Hold that thought! The referee really thinking about stopping it. Good job trying to back out of trouble. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what, pride's going to get you knocked out.
Final 10 seconds. It's not over till it's over, but what do we expect to see here in round two? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
The stamina is off the charts. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And Steel Jaw has been dropped. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four,
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Stamina is off the chart. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. So it's there's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nice idea, and that hook lands. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Just misses with that jab. Ooh, look at that left jab. Hold that thought. Defense failed them. That was the moment. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. All hands on deck. Steel jaw couldn't take any more. Down he goes. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably around... rather forget. He's been knocked out. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round. Oh my goodness, Johnny! The steel jaw has been dropped. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out right there.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Gotta waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, eye him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum. And
oh my God! And down goes Steel Jaw. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, the current national featherweight champion, Lightning Hands. Fighting out of the...
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what... Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. A lot of effort being exerted here. Clean left jab. And that hook scores. So here is the chance. And now going for the finish. appears that the moment of trouble has passed. Did you see that? A chance to make history. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Green Days now needs to...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The corner's stumbling around on Bambi legs. And down goes the Swarm. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your glove.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has. And the Swarm has been dropped. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They get 1 minute between rounds. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Always looking for that KO. And the Swarm goes crumbling to the canvas. It's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner. Look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here. Oh, wait a minute. Do you believe what we are seeing? You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down. You've got to think.
Let's get it started in round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
His stamina is off the charts. They block the jab. Right there. Defense fails, and down goes the Swarm. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
A shot from the gods took it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left? And the swarm has been dropped. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. Rotten shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.
We've been talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come home. Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on the battle, sword handle all in my hand. The war force is more toward my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come home. Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see your black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of it, secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah. Talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come yeah, Lord, please bless.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a seat to be had here tonight at the Grand Theater. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson. First up we have all the seats have. So here we go. Should be a good one. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Jab slightly off target. Just missed with that hook. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. How about that time counter shot? That big hook doesn't land. Counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's Grohl in trouble now. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that that moment of trouble has passed.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Swing and a miss with the hook. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. His stamina is off the charts. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. Because no one's there to do anything out of turn.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They stop the hook there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt of... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Missing with the hook. Stepping back is and Million Dollar finally goes down. What a shot. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters are takes an angry. They want to get back into the mix.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Hold that thought! Stumbling around in potholes. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. Imagine seeing this punch coming and... I don't know who... Here we go to the fourth round. We had not one, but two knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
The jab can't find a home. Is he going to punch himself? Hold that thought! Corolla took a big shot there. Anthony Corolla tastes the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Good, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
You got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
$1 million Corolla in trouble. How about that time? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. That shot lands, and Corolla in some serious trouble. Where this next round is going to be. And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen him up, alert them again, get him back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Here was the defense. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. The old livers. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. see the finish there.
Got caught leaping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
That big hook doesn't land. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. That'll be a 10-8 round. Let's start the 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Put the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Oh, and there's no way he was taking that one. Down goes Krola. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. A consequence of stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. This like winner, Charlie cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger, authoring is August, wordplay is December, That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberia.